Let's meet the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. At center, Jalen Smith. At forward, Jared Vanderbilt. At forward, Dalton Connect. At guard, Austin Reeves. At guard, Luka Doncic. Introducing the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. At forward, number 45. Keldon Johnson. 6'5", starting at forward, number 24, Benedict Mathurin. 6'3", at guard, number 4, De'Aaron Fox. 6'5", at guard, number 0, Tyrese Halliburton. 7'3", the man in the middle, number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. And Clark, the playoffs just around the corner. How many teams do you think have a legit shot to win it all?
Well, when you talk about championship teams, I think there's 5 or 6 teams that have the ingredients to win 16 games. There is a component of luck and health that goes into that. You got to be top flight to go the distance.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the 3, the small forward. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Vanderbilt drops them both. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Fox against Reeves. Fox, the pass to Halliburton. Hits the three-pointer.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thanks.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. Outside Johnson. Fox right side. 6 to shoot. Over Connect. Rebound by the Lakers.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Outside Reeves. Fires the three. Second chance shot. And they pick up 2.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
Here's Fox. It's stolen by Doncic. Pass to connect. There's the drive. Great D that time from Halliburton.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
San Antonio with the ball.
Rui Hachimura.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Banked it in off the glass. Halliburton's got 7.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, Victor Wembanyama.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Smith passes to Vanderbilt. To the paint. Blocked again!
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan, yes, 8 foot, Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And it's Mathurin missing. Lakers trail by 3. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Up top, Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Here's Halliburton. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Over Vanderbilt. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Vanderbilt against Wembanyama. Outside for Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mathurin with a steal. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Like the focus from Mathurin there, making sure they convert on the fast break chance.
Lakers trail by 3. Now here's Reeves. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Now here's Wembanyama. Back to Halliburton. There's the 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Spurs with some changes. Diabate comes in for Bassi. And Castle subbed in for Matherin. Achua's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to connect. Hachimura with the ball. Outside Achua. Here's Connect. Back to Achua. And here's Reeves. 5 on the clock. Picked by Smith. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's Connect missing. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Castle. And the layup is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Lakers shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Now here's Hachimura. He's covered closely. Achua for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Castle. Halliburton on the wing. And the 3 off target. Lakers trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game career.
He really did. I mean, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Milton is checked in.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Pass to Achua. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. A moment here to see the numbers for Keldon Johnson.
The way he shot the ball in these last 5 games has been tremendous. His field goal percentage has been on the rise, and he's showing 0 indications that he's going to slow down anytime soon.
Fox outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Halliburton. It's blocked. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Let's take a look at the best rebounders around the league. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
So he gets them both. Now Milton, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Hachimura. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable 3-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Bassi, he's checked in for San Antonio. Pritchard comes in for De'Aaron Fox.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Got a piece of it. Back come the Spurs in transition. Fires in the triple. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
A different look for San Antonio. Diabate's checked in for Bassi, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Halliburton. The Lakers also with a sub. Reeves is checked in. San Antonio leading by 6. Fires from deep. Pritchard, no good. 1:42 left in the first.
Spurs foul. Peyton Pritchard.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Team is in the penalty.
That's good for Milton. Williams is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And the Lakers also making a switch. Finney Smith's checked in. There's 1:40 left in the opening quarter. Here's Castle. He's marked by Finney Smith. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 6.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Achua passes to Reeves. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Pass to Diabate. He takes it in.
First in points off turnovers, and their defensive intensity was special. They were number 2 in the league in steals, just so good at being pests and remaining opportunistic on that end of the floor.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. Bassi, he's checked in for Williams. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 6. Pass to Finney Smith.
Finney Smith has a clear understanding of his role in this offense, including when to take charge and draw fouls.
First trip to the line for him here.
For the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith.
That one's off.
Shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Fox. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Impacting both sides of the floor. 4 steals showing the work he did defensively.
Connects from downtown.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really upgraded that 3-point stroke.
Outside Finney Smith. And here's Achua. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Fires from 14. Deflected. Here's Bassi, covered by Milton. Pritchard, the pass to Bassi. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Fox deciding where to go with it. With 2 seconds left. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. San Antonio on top. They're up by 8. And we'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Austin Reeves. Rui Hachimura is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Precious Achua, and it's Milton in at the 1 spot. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. And it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Lakers trail by 10. Reeves, the pass to Milton. Misses from short range. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the left side wing. To the left wing. Here's Diabate, covered by Milton. Out to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Right wing. Jacks up with 3. Achua with the rebound. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney Smith.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Castle. Mathurin passes to Pritchard. Gets the 3 to fall. Pritchard's got 6.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Only 4 games left of the regular season. Let's see how the West is shaping up. You take a look at the Lakers. They're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And, of course, the Spurs just barely behind them, only 1 spot down.
I think for Los Angeles, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And it's Fox penetrating. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Outside Vanderbilt. 3-pointer, no good. San Antonio leading by 8. To the wing, right side. Fox, the pass to Pritchard. From the high post. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Nice move. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws in the game. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. The Lakers also with a sub. Connects checked in for Hachimura. And he makes the first but misses the second. Here's Reeves. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
San Antonio leading. Here's Pritchard. He's got 6. Outside Mathurin. Takes a 3. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Lakers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Connect. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Benedict Mathurin picks one up. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Lakers. Connect. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Pritchard. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Los Angeles.
All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for De'Aaron Fox.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense. Showing more aggression here in the second quarter, he's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Halliburton's checked in for San Antonio. Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Milton.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But looks like they're putting it together right now.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Back to Doncic. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Fox. Outside for Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Connect outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Fox, the pass to Matherin. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. And now a 10-point San Antonio lead. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And the Spurs making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. Doncic outside. Out to the wing. Pass to Vanderbilt. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. Fifth, the Spurs.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
To the wing on the left. Back to Hachimura. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Connect. Now Finney-Smith. To the inside. 5 to shoot. To end the run. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Spurs lead by 10. Halliburton with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Here's Pritchard from downtown. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game. His second in this quarter.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Doncic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Wembanyama over Vanderbilt. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Lakers trail by 10. Now here's Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Vanderbilt, the pass to Doncic. And Los Angeles, another 3.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Here's Pritchard. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Doncic throws it down.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Doncic. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Halliburton, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Halliburton. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Matherin. Fires the 3. On target from range. Matherin's got his second basket of the night.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Matherin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Matherin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Dillingham's checked in for San Antonio. Koloko, he's checked in for the Lakers. Clock at 6, and here's Connect outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Halliburton on the wing. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist with that last one. Poke loose. Here's Pritchard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Smith, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Milton comes in for Hachimura. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Three-pointer Matherin. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic with it. He picked up 36 points in their last win against Phoenix.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 12. Pass to Connect, and here's Doncic. Shot to stop the run. In the paint, Luka!
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Now Wembanyama over Vanderbilt. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Doncic, no good. San Antonio leading by 10.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Pritchard. And Milton pulls it down. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Yeah, what you wouldn't know, they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
We're not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react out and challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.